Alrighty, good morning YouTube. I am hungover and have my coffee. Let's see if I can't get a few levels up. I think I'm going to head on over to... you know what, I think I got 2 quests to turn in here, yep. From Azshara. I did some Azshara last night right before I went to bed. So, let's go over there, turn these in, see how much XP this is going to give me here. Oh, need to go here. There we go.
I don't have a target.
Oop. Man, I'm friggin' off of my game today. Alright. Turn these 2 in. Looks like both of them are in the drag. Wow. I'm so happy with this new monitor. Like, my old one, like, it was so dark in here. I had to set the brightness up really far because you couldn't see out in here, like in caves and shit. And it caused it to whitewash out like everything else. So, I'm very pleased with the performance of this monitor that I got. I was a little hesitant. I paid about $100 more than what I wanted to pay for it, but oh shit, what the hell. Anyway, very happy with it. View distance is cool. Everything's pretty consistent. That other one was an LCD monitor that I had that was about 10 years old, so, and it was an off-brand one too. This was an Acer. Well, this isn't where I need to fucking go. Where is this dude? Oh, it's in the drag. I'm a retard. Alright, yeah. Let's head on back out there. Let me fix my camera real quick. It's being weird. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Okay, here's one of them. Is this the dude in the room up here? Probably. Azshara gives you like 4 quests. You just go turn them in, and it's like pretty good XP, and that's all you got to do. I don't know. It's, you can really tell Blizzard got really lazy with Azshara, or just ran out of time. I don't know. But half the zone you're running through there, and the music that they use for the zone is like the corpse run music. And then the other part is from Daenerys, so it doesn't seem to be anything original up there. Alright, well, 19,000, and then I can kind of take this back, I get a little more. Alright, where's my other dude? He's over here. Really need to start leveling my alchemy and herbalism. Haven't really had the motivation to do that lately. Where the hell? I guess it's up top here. Is it in here? Probably in here. Yeah. What is this dude doing over here?
What you want?
Well,
See ya later.
take it. I only got 1 ring on right now, I think, so 4 mana per second, sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and see where we're going for the next one. Delivery to this one. Undercity, Thunder Bluff, and okay. Is that it? Alright, so we need to go to Thunder Bluff first. Actually, I guess what we could do is going over to Undercity first, Hearth back here, fly down to Orgrimmar, turn that one in, and then go back up to Azshara from Thunder Bluff. Seems to make a little more sense. I'm also going to check the auction house here, or I'm sorry, my mailbox, to see what kind of shit. Sorry, I was looking at something on my other monitor. See what sold. Hopefully some good stuff. Oh, goodness. Yes. Alright. I hate that. Pretty much everything I put on here has sold. That's good. Yeah, this Mage Weave cloth is selling like crazy. Need to go get me some more of that shit. Hell yeah. Wow. This monitor looks awesome. I'm so happy with it. Oops, I spilled that all over myself. It's the last cup out of my first pot. Got my second pot brewing. Love coffee. I'll probably drink it all morning. 2 to 3, at least 2 pots whenever I'm home on the weekends. Yeah, I'm going to Undercity. Man, look at that view distance. It's beautiful. Gosh, I just love it. This is the one for freaking what's its face? Booty Bay, not Booty Bay, but fucking whatever. Man, I've got my brain is clogged with hungoverness. One thing I was not aware of was the fact that this server, you still continue 5x through the Outland. I did not know that. But whatever. I think it'll make it difficult, not difficult leveling, but for people who really want to do the content, I don't know that this is the best server for it. I mean, especially since you can't filter the lower level quests. So if you're going to level quickly past the Outland, or I'm sorry, like Hellfire and Zangarmarsh and all that stuff, if you want to come back and do it, it makes it a pain in the ass to find those quest givers and where to turn them in and stuff. There's probably an app out there, or I'm sorry, an add-on that will show lower level quests, but like in Wrath of the Lich King, you could go up here and it would say like track low level quests or whatever. You can't do that in this version. So like I said, if you want to get to 70, this is definitely the server to do it, because it's 5x XP. I mean, I think I've only been playing this for like maybe 3 to 4 days and not a long time each. I'm already at level 51. I'm probably getting close to, well, I'm close to 52. Look at this dude jumping off here. Whoa, I about did. So yeah, it's quick. I leveled a tune up to 67 on Hellfire. That server was pretty fun. But I noticed it was a very, very big population decline that happened whenever this server opened. And that's the biggest reason why I rolled over here. So I'd gotten my Shaman up to 67 over on Hellfire, and on Hellfire it's a little different. You do get 3 times the XP during the vanilla content, which I will say, their vanilla content did not give me a very good impression of the server. The first couple of quests I did as an Orc Shaman over in Duratar was terrible. I mean, stuff was bugged out bad. But I kind of stuck with it. You know, I was asking around, and once I was able to talk in chat, I was asking around in the world chat, you know, about, you know, hey, what's going on with this server? Is the content better once I hit 60 and go to the Outland? And everybody was just like, yes, you know, it is buggy, but they spent more time on the, you know, the Outland stuff. So I went on and made it to the Outland and got up to level 67, and sure enough, you know, the content was good. There was some bugs, but it was fun. The difference the biggest difference with Hellfire is that once you hit 60, you only get 1.5 times the XP. So much slower, and I haven't, you know, obviously gotten to the Outland content on here. Where's this fucking A? It's all the way over there. I haven't done the Outland content on this server yet, so I can't say what the scripting is like over there, but everyone seems to think it's pretty good. I'll be over there soon, but you just level so quickly, it's hard to make gold, and I don't know. So I like the content, I like the lore, but I also like a server with population on it, because I do like to do dungeons, I like to raid and that sort of thing. And with Hellfire, once this server opened, I was on there, and I didn't come over here right away. I waited a few days to see kind of how it would work, and you know, you could progressively see in the population getting lower. I mean, when I first rolled a character over there, it was like, I don't know, I was getting, when you could do the .server info over there, and it would tell you how many people were on. It was like 2,500, all the way down to once this server released a couple days after I was on there playing, and there was like 400 people on, literally like 345 people on or something like that. You know, that was between both factions, you know, that wasn't just Horde. So at that point I was like, you know what, I'm going to go over here and try out this Warmane. A lot of people are saying that the queues and everything are made up. That very well could be the case. However, I will say that last night I was on, and especially here in the West Coast in the United States, I went into Orgrimmar, and it was completely full. I mean, you just saw nameplates everywhere. So even if and that is not the case on Warmane, let me tell you. I'm sorry, Hellfire. So I don't know. I mean, look at this right now. I mean, there's a ton of people in here. There's even more last night. But you go on Hellfire right now, this place is empty. It is flat out empty. And I thought originally that it was, well, everybody's in Shatrath or blah, 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 but no. Even Shatrath is completely empty on Hellfire, so. A lot of people got defensive on Hellfire. And welcome to the chat, by the way, man. I see somebody up there watching it.
What can I help you with?
I'll go down here to Thunder Bluff.
Order.
Yeah, a lot of people got defensive on Hellfire when you'd see it in chat, when people would bring up Warmane and they're like, oh, it's, you know, pay to win, and, you know, creating these queues and you can't get on, you have to wait 4.5 hours. I will say that I did donate the 10 euros. It was worth it to me. It's a little shady on this server, kind of how they do that donation thing. You can either, they don't allow PayPal, which I don't like, or they don't have PayPal, I guess. They want you to put in your credit card information, which is shady, number one, because I don't know where this server's at or who owns it, or it seems to be legit, according to a guy that I know that has been kind of in this private server business for a while. Says this server's pretty legit. It's been around for a while, so he's like, "Don't worry about it. You know, just put your credit card information in." Still, a little hesitant to do that. So, got on, looked, and there are a couple of options. If you put pay by credit card on there, you don't have to use your credit card. There's actually like 4 different options. You can either use your credit card, or you can actually use a Subway card. If you and by Subway I mean the restaurant Subway, literally a gift card. So that's what I did. I literally have a Subway like a block from my house, and I went down there, and you have to pay 10 euros for the donation. You know, whenever you log on to donate, it's going to automatically set it to 30, but you can just pick and choose just the 10 one, and that's going to give you your donation status up to premium, which means you're going to skip the queue. And I've skipped it every single time. It works. Before, I was literally sitting in queue for 4.5 hours. I did that a couple times. I was like, nah, my time is worth paying the 10 euros. And 10 euros today in US dollars is like $12.65 or something. So I went down to the Subway, and you can, you just grab a gift card down there, and they'll load however much you want on it. You don't have to buy like a $20 one or anything. I put $15 on it, and then I ended up going and putting that Subway card information and the pin that you scratch off, and sure enough, donated, and I'm good to go. I didn't have to put my credit card in there, which is nice. I didn't have to put my PayPal in there, which is nice. Which it doesn't accept PayPal, but there was a couple of others. There's like a Dollar General card that you can use, the gift card for that too, but there's no Dollar Generals here. I'm in Washington State, and there's no Dollar Generals here. I'm originally from Kentucky, and I'm actually moving back there soon. I'm in the Navy. So once I get out of the Navy next month, I will be heading back there. There are Dollar Generals there, though. But besides the fact, Subway, you can pay to skip this queue and not put your credit card information in. So that's just a bit of some information there on this server. So what I'm doing now is I'm flying to Thunder Bluff. I've been questing in Azshara, and they gave me quests about, delivery to these people. So I've got pretty much of it complete. I have to go here to Thunder Bluff. And these I've already visited the people. I just have to take their stuff back to Azshara. So this one actually, I believe he's up on some hill. I have to like teleport up and turn that shit in a cave or something. I don't believe it's a cave. I believe it's like a little temple up on there or something. So anyway, we'll get that turned in. Head back up to Azshara. And that should get me at 52. Kind of sucks I didn't do that before I came over here, because I could have trained. But whatever. I mean, I'm literally like a freaking nut hair away. Alright, let's go over here to the Elder Eyes. Get this done. You guys, again, welcome to the chat. I'm sorry to the stream. You're welcome to chat. Just got my channel set up. I've only been doing this for about a week now, if that. Still definitely learning. Had to look up a few things today and how to customize a few things. So we'll turn this one in. Alright, there I've leveled. Actually, you know what? Now that I have leveled, I can train. Just gotta find the damn Shaman trainer in here. I believe this is the Druid trainer in here. I don't believe the Shaman trainer's in here. Druid. I'm almost positive there's a Shaman trainer here, because you can be a Shaman as a Tauren, so I can't imagine there wouldn't be. We will ask a guard. What the fuck? Can one of y'all tell me where the fuck to go? There's one.
What brings you here?
Alright. No. Back.
Walk with the Earth Mother. We shall.
Hall of Spirits. Spirit Rise. Probably gotta go down here to this one. Alrighty. Yeah. They're trying to give me quests to go do that stupid trinket quest, that elemental mastery, but nah. Alright, so I want my flame shock. I'm going to skip the fire nova totem for now. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. No, no. No, no. Crap. Alright, this one's a good one. Definitely my Wind Fury totem. Not that I use the Wind Fury totem a whole lot right now. I don't group up a lot. Take that. I'm not doing the Ancestral Spirit just yet because, I mean, it costs the same. I should. Yeah, why not? Whatever, fuck it. I guess they changed that. Used to, you could keep it a little lower cost. I think they did that in vanilla. I might be wrong on that. Actually, I don't even know why I'm doing this. Actually, it's always, I think it always has stayed the same, but it's more the saving of the gold kind of thing, but whatever. Anyway, alright, so I've done all that. I just got a Flapdash Azshara. I do need to go up to the temple and turn that one quest in and see how much XP I get for that. It'd be nice to get another level out of just that one quest that had all those follow-ons. And the follow-ons were easy. It's just like travel quests. You don't even have to friggin' do anything. But yeah, a little disappointed with Azshara. I really would have liked to have seen some more quests up there. I am reading one of the War of the Ancients books. It's book 3 right now that I'm on, The Sundering. It's a good book. Ooh, not that one. Shit. Yeah. It's a good book. Like I said, I'm in the Navy. I'm stationed on a ship right now, and the ship will be deploying very soon, and luckily I do not have to go. I do have to go on one more short out to sea period with them, and then I'm coming back here, and they're going to fly me back here, and I will separate and go back to civilian life. But while I'm on the ship, that's how I spend my time. We don't have very good internet on the ship, so obviously I can't play WoW. But I do enjoy reading. I do take my laptop, and I've got Warcraft 3 on there, and that's fun. I can play that offline. I don't play Hearthstone or anything like that. Never got into it. Oh, excuse me. It's early here. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I had some few drinks last night and kind of woke up a little hungover, so the coffee is definitely helping. Alright, as I fly, I'm going to run and fill up my coffee. I'll be back in like 1 minute. Okay, I am back. Excuse me. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here. I woke up at 3:45, like I said, so still feeling that hangover for sure. Fell asleep on the couch. Got hungry last night, and I had made some buffalo chicken dip from the day before and warmed some of that up and ate it. It's really good, but it's hurt my stomach too. Alright, that coffee's good. Just brewed a new pot. Drink a lot of coffee. Alright, got about a minute and a half or minute and a quarter to before we land. Kind of tethered to my headphones too, I guess, when in my drunken state last night, getting offline here because I played WoW pretty much all evening. I forgot to plug them in, so they are plugged in. I have to charge them. These are the Corsair headset. I bought these back in, I don't know, 2014 maybe, something like that. They've been really good headphones. I cannot say good enough things about them. The battery stays charged pretty good. The sound is really good. They're comfortable on my ears. So, been pretty happy with those. Alright, so landing back in Azshara. I do need to go up here and deliver that last scroll, and then, or tablet I should say, and then come back and we'll turn them all in together and see where I get. Got a little bit of rested XP from my AFK overnight. Oh shit, what is this? I gotta go all the way up there. Shit. That's probably something I missed while I was drunk last night, because I did that quest. Well, I'll definitely go do that. I'll get some XP. Might as well run up there now. It's a fucking long run too through all this shit. I really like Azshara. Like I said, I'm reading the book. I started on that earlier. I guess I kind of got off track. I'm reading the War of the Ancients series. I'm on book 3, which is the Sundering, and book 2, which was the Demon Soul. You know, talked a lot about Queen Azshara and the Night Elves and all that. You know, her corruption and Illidan's corruption, and you know, bringing in the Legion into Azeroth through using the Will of Eternity. So I like the series. Richard Knack is the one who writes it. I'm probably butchered his name. I'm not sure. But a lot of the series just seems like blood, guts, and gore, and it's the same shit, kind of. I mean, like, every twist and turn is some fight against demons, and they fight and fight and fight. And Malfurion does something with the nature spells, you know, or he's a druid, and, you know, whatever, roots come up and tangle things, and he throws leaves at people and it kills them, you know. I mean, literally that's what happens. So it's okay. I mean, I like Christy Golden, the books that she writes for the World of Warcraft series, so those are a lot better for in my opinion. But I enjoy Richard Knack too. I think he's a little wordy sometimes. He tries to use big words and like make himself sound smarter or something, and some of them I don't even understand. Thank God Kindle has that little option where you just kind of hover over the word or whatever, and it tells you the definition of it. So I'm from Eastern Kentucky, so I do not. I'm not claiming that I'm the smartest person in the world, but anyway. Azshara, like I said, again off track. I got this zone is beautiful. You know, it reminds me of fall, kind of the Halloween, you know, time of year, cool, crisp mornings, you know. But they just didn't add any content here. You know, I mean, I think there's you pick up like 2 quests whenever you land here. I happened to pick up another one in Orgrimmar, over in the the Valley of Honor. There's one you can pick up over here. Other than that, that's about it. Don't really have a whole lot more. Gotta come up here and kill these. These guys will probably kick my ass if I run straight through them. Let's go around. Probably should rebuff my weapons real quick, because I will be getting myself in some fights over here, I'm sure. Alright. Let's head around here. See if I can't get through some of these without aggroing fucking everything. There's a little camp over here. I remember doing this last night, and it said that part of the quest was complete. I just didn't pay enough attention that I had completely ignored the fact that you have to go over here and turn the quest in. So we'll go do that now. Oh my god, if I'd fallen off, that would have fucking sucked. Alright, so over here it is. I actually remember having to do this before. Let me see if I can run far enough to get that little blood elf off of me. If not, yeah, there we go. Alright. Turn this in. Yeah, okay. This is easy. Can't remember if I have to fight something over here or not, maybe. I'm all buffed up, it doesn't really matter, so. Oh yeah, there it is. Come on. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Die! Damn, this one's 55. Could be a problem. Probably not. Did she kill my fucking thing? Alright, let's do some shamanistic rage here just in case. I probably should have done that when she first appeared, since I just got pretty much nothing out of it. Alright. So where the hell do I turn this in? Yeah, down there, I hope. Yeah, I think so. Oh no, it's Orgrimmar, of course. Alright, whatever. Level 55 quest or something, right? That should give me some decent experience points. Alright, so let's run around here and try not to aggro fucking everything. At least they're not casters or fucking stun you or ice fucking frost nova and shit. Just basically run right through them, they can't catch me, so. Peace out, Blood Elf. I do like Blood Elves too. In fact, I really had a hard time deciding whether or not to be a Blood Elf Paladin or be this Shaman. I like to tank. I like Paladin tanks. I know in Burning Crusade content they're a little meh. I mean, they're good. They can hold their own. They get themselves into trouble in some other raids. Just not as good as a warrior. You know, just like in not just like in vanilla. I mean, they definitely improved their ability to tank in Burning Crusade, but you really have to work for it. I mean, I've got a Paladin in retail version, and I actually rolled him in Wrath of the Lich King, and by that point they completely fixed Paladins, in my opinion. I mean, literally, you could roll your face on the keyboard and tank. I mean, you still can. I mean, that's one reason why I quit Legion, is because I got my Paladin up to level 110, and I was working on my artifact weapon and all that good stuff, and I actually left Legion and turned off my subscription before they started releasing all this legendary stuff where you get like legendaries off of Blingtron and stuff. That is disgusting, by the way. I mean, Blingtron gives you a legendary. I mean, I hope I don't offend anyone by saying that, but that just is, that's one reason why I prefer playing these older versions of it. You have to work for it, although I'm doing a 5x server, so I'm not really working for a whole lot. But you know, in the raids and stuff, you're not getting any help there unless you pay to win. I don't believe there's going to be a lot of people who do that. I mean, I can't imagine they're going to make those things cheap, and I have absolutely no interest in buying any weapon, and I'm sure some people will, you know, just to be the best or whatever. And but even the best can get it, you know, and they should get it on their own. So if they're going and buying stuff, they're likely not that good of a player anyway, in my opinion. So, alright, where the fuck do I go? Oh, it's over here. So anyway, yeah, I mean, your rogue, go have fun with your Warglaives of Azeroth or whatever, but I can honestly tell you, if I know you didn't get them legitimately, then I don't really have much respect for you. And you likely are not going to be that good of a rogue anyway. If you're that good, you'd be in a good raiding guild. And what in the hell? Alright. Obviously, I'm not further enough along. So yeah, I'd prefer to get my gear legitimately. They give you that opportunity to here on the server, and that's the way I'm going to go. I'm not going to be buying anything. And Jesus, where is this fucking thing? My God. Ugh. What the fuck, dude? Oh, I gotta talk to this guy down here, don't I? Yeah, with the little blue question mark. There he is. Of course, there's a fucking cliff walker walking over there. Gotta run around that. I don't want him on me. Alright. Well, I just wasted fucking 5 minutes doing that.
What business?
Should be able to teleport me up there, yeah. Come on. Alright. Go up here, turn in this one, and then I got a couple of all these payments I can turn back in. Then I'm going to go back into Orgrimmar, I guess, and turn in that betrayed. Oh, it's 56. That's even better. Oh, why it's such a high level? I guess because of what the fuck? I guess because of you have to fight your way through all that shit. You just ran by that mostly. I mean, that one dude was level 55, but gotta love Shaman burst damage. I mean, you get a flurry proc with some wind fury and you can fuck some people up. Alright, there he is finally. Archmage Xylem. Alright. Thanks, Archmage. Alright. Alright, let's go see what we got. As far as experience goes, I'm about at 50% right now. My Bongo's experience bars tell me at 49.6, so let's see just how much experience I get off of the turning in these quests. Hopefully it's a bunch. Little rune on the ground looks cool.
Hey there.
Yep.
Safe travels.
No. Alright. Let's go. So I got 3 quests to turn in here, and then I got a 4th one to turn in over in Orgrimmar that's a level 56 quest, and I'm level 52, so that should give me, hopefully, 30, 40k, hopefully. We'll see. Should really take the time today, make several circuits around the Barrens and get my herbalism up. I just really, I planned on doing that last night. Usually whenever I'm drinking I get a wild hair and go level professions, but at least you're giving me 28.5 each. That's good. Super easy quests too. These are really just travel quests is all these are. I mean, look at there. Alrighty, so let's spin my next talent point. So got all the way down to my shamanistic rage. I pretty much filled up all the required ones here. So I do need mental quickness and improved weapons totem. So I'm probably going to start here. Just want to make sure I haven't missed any. I've been not the Guardians one. This one's important. This is garbage. Garbage. Alright, so let's do the improved weapons totem. There's only 2, and then I'll put 3 in the mental quickness. That'll be my next 5 points. And then I'm going to move over to restoration. Start putting into my title focus, and then I'll get into totemic focus. Yeah, that's, and then I'll eventually want to get down here to nature's guidance. So it's going to increase my chance to hit with melee attacks. That's important for a. Oh, I thought I had to go back to Orgrimmar for this one. 32.5. Fine. Ooh. Yes, yes. Nice. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go turn that shit in. I think I have to go back over to Orgrimmar, right? Hell yeah. This hammer, fuck yeah, dude. It's way better. Give me a boner. Alright. Back to Orgrimmar. My guild's starting to pick up that I joined. How many Shaman we got in here? Only 2 online right now. It's promising. Normally I play a priest, and kind of like a background on me, how I started in private servers is I was playing Legion. It was Warlords of Draenor time period, and I was getting bored as hell with that one too, sitting in my garrison all day just like everyone else. So I decided that I really wanted to play vanilla. I just started watching a lot of the lore videos on YouTube, which I really enjoyed. Got kind of nostalgic for the vanilla stuff, so decided I was going to play on a private server. So I originally bought the game on July 5th of 2004. I'm sorry, 2005. And I remember that because I had went down to Charlotte, North Carolina, to a friend's house, and had celebrated July 4th down there. And he had told me that night while we were partying at his house that you know, there's this cool new game that came out, and it had been out for about 6 months or so by that point. Actually a little more than that, but anyway, so he's like, yeah, there's this cool game, like people are getting addicted to it, it's awesome, you know. And I always liked Final Fantasy and Legend of Zelda and stuff. He's like, yeah, but I'd never played an MMORPG. I'd always played I'd played Counter-Strike while I was in college, and so I'd played an MMO before, but never a MMORPG. So definitely sounded like something I would like, and we went out to GameStop, I think. I don't even remember if it was GameStop back in 2005. I'm not sure, but whatever little store we went to in Charlotte, there went out and bought it, and holy crap! I remember I played it on a CRT monitor that I had. I had a kind of a crappy computer. I actually played it on the computer I built to play Counter-Strike, so it was a couple years old. I think I built the computer in like 2002 or something. This was in 2005, so definitely still ran it. But being in Eastern Kentucky at that time period, there was not a whole lot of... Oh, is this guy going to trade me something? What? He's wanting some gold. Back in 2005, I graduated college in December of 2003. We had a T1 connection or something in the dorms there, so I could definitely play Counter-Strike no problem. So I get home to Kentucky, and pretty much everybody was still on dial-up. They hadn't really gotten the DSL. I live in Eastern Kentucky, in the middle of nowhere, in the mountains. It's beautiful, though. I love it there. I'm moving back. But anyway, I didn't have high-speed internet, so I couldn't really play this on dial-up, obviously. Well, a friend of mine that I graduated high school with got a job for Bell South, which is now AT&T, the landline portion of it, not the... Oh yeah. I'll put this right there. Anyway, how much did that XP did that give me? 54.5. Hell yeah. So total, a lot. Probably over 100k. Look, I'm almost up to my next level here. Dang, I wish I would have leveled. I could have trained again. So anyway, he worked for Bell South, and the little town that I lived in, I guess I was lucky, and I lived close to a some kind of little station there that they have that offered DSL. So I had DSL hooked up in my house and started playing WoW, and it worked good, back in the day. I didn't have any trouble with it. I remember I had the modem set up in my living room, and this is before really Wi-Fi became a big thing too, and I had a friggin' cable running all the way through to my other room. I didn't give a shit. I'm a bachelor, still am. So anyway, started playing that, Did not have a fucking clue what I was doing. I was playing a human warlock. I didn't really know about factions and that sort of thing at the time. I definitely prefer horde tunes, and even the lore. Like, I love the undead stuff. Blah 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 blah. Well, anyway, I started out as a warlock, and I sucked terribly at DPS. I still suck at DPS. I'm not gonna lie. I hate targeting and changing targets and shit. Definitely prefer melee over caster DPS, so that's why I like this enhancement Shaman. But alright, where am I going next? I think I'm going to go down to Ungoro. This wants me to go to Felwood, but yeah, let's do Ungoro.
What are you looking for?
Oh man, this is a long flight. Anyway, so started out as a warlock. I was terrible, like, not even kidding. I was garbage at the game. So I played on and off. I remember when I first got the game, got it hooked up, got it working. I played the entire weekend. I was off, like, just 12, 13 hours a day. I still do that sometimes, by the way. I had a lot of time, so a lot of fun with it, I should say. So, but I was not very good, and I joined a guild finally, and people were trying to help me out. Whatever, it didn't help. So, on and off, I played. You know, I'd go through, you know, phases where I wanted to play it and stuff. Well, anyway, ended up moving to Raleigh, North Carolina on a travel nurse contract. I'm a registered nurse in the Navy. Actually, now I'm getting out of the Navy though, but this is before I joined the Navy. And I moved down to Raleigh on a travel nurse contract. And one of my friends played WoW, and he played Warlock. He's like, yeah, he's like, load it up. And this is by the time Burning Crusade came out. Yeah, load it up. I'm going to help you, you know, learn how to play Warlock and stuff. So I ended up rolling an undead Warlock over there, and he helped me a lot. Actually, just found out yesterday that he killed himself, so that's really sad. So I haven't talked to him in years, though. I really regret hearing that. Anyway, leveled up the Warlock, undead, Horde, loved it. I just wasn't very good at it then either. So started doing some dungeons, and, you know, started noticing people healing and whatnot, and I was like, you know, I really want to try that. So I leveled an undead priest and loved it. Like, once I got him leveled, got him you know, into dungeons and stuff, that's when I started catching on. Like, like, oh, so, you know, I need to do this, and warriors have this skill, and mages do this, you know. Definitely helped me learn the game a lot better. So, back to the original story about private servers. I ended up going, you know, playing Warlords of Draenor. I was getting real bored with it. And just on a whim, one day, I just Googled, like, you know, I'd heard of vanilla private servers or whatever. Googled, you know, vanilla private server or whatever, and talked about Nostarius. It had just released. Like, it hadn't been out probably 2 or 3 weeks. It had been out long enough that the queue had faded off. Maybe it might have been out a month, I guess. So I was like, hell yeah. So I started actually a gnome warrior. I don't know why I wanted to do a gnome warrior. And I leveled him up to about 17 maybe, or something, 18. Hated it. Warrior leveling is the devil on this game. I will never do it again on vanilla. So anyway, I was like, you know what, I'm going back to my roots. I'm going to roll a priest, go back to what I know, because I wasn't very good. I'd never leveled a warrior either. I don't know what I was thinking. Especially since paladins don't... I would have probably played a paladin if they had any tanking skill whatsoever in vanilla. I mean, they kind of do, but they're really crap. So anyway, leveled my priest. Loved it. Got into a raiding guild. I was raiding like 2 nights a week. And then they got shut down, which really sucked because it took fucking forever to level that priest. So that was a huge bummer. So I decided, well, you know what, I'm going to go over on Kronos and play. So started leveling a druid over on Kronos. I did not want to play priest, and again, that's the reason why I'm not leveling a priest here either, even though it's really my roots. And the main reason is because whenever I was in my guild of 40 people, you would have, when I was in a raid with my guild, a 40-man raid, you would have 6 or 7 priests in that raid, and maybe 2 shaman, 3 at the. Shaman there wasn't a lot of them. So whenever priest gear would drop, I never fucking got it. I might have gotten a couple of pieces. I think I got like 3 or 4 pieces, as we raided or whatever. But I never got benediction or any of that shit because I couldn't consistently raid just because of my schedule with the Navy. So it was more of a casual raider. So I raided very consistently as far as at least once or twice a week whenever they would raid. But I did have to miss several because I would be on duty or something like that. So anyway, they had a loot council. They, kind of screwed me in some of the gear stuff, and the priests were really catty, in my opinion. Some of the priests in there. This one guy, he was a piece of work. Just let me tell you. So anyway, I decided to, when Astarius shut down, I went over to Kronos and I was like, I'm playing some other healing class. So I did Druid. I liked it. I didn't like the fact that you can't resurrect in a dungeon, and a lot of people don't like that either. They won't invite you along to a dungeon. They want somebody who can res. Other than your battle res, obviously, which you only get once an hour. So I was like, I'm going to roll a shaman. So did that over on Kronos, and I actually bought a shaman, I'm not going to lie, because I didn't want to wait so long to level it up. And on Kronos you can buy stars or whatever and get your tune that way, and it's totally legit over there. You don't have to buy it from some shady dealer or anything. So played that, and then for several months I played on Kronos, but I did not no, I was having fun. I didn't get into a guild that I really liked at that point. My other guild I was in, my priest, I didn't like some of the way they gave out loot, but I did like everybody in it. What is this? Trainwreck. See if he'll give me some XP. I know he's going to try to send me to ZF. Not going to happen.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
So anyway, I was playing on Kronos, on my shaman, and I started hearing rumors on there. Oh, you know what? You're going to be able to get your Nostaria's tune back. They're going to release it to Elysium. And I thought it was bullshit. No, it's totally true. It's totally true. Well, I ended up having to go back out to sea in October, and we were out pretty much all the way through the middle of December. So I'd been keeping an eye on Reddit on the ship. Obviously, I couldn't play any at that point. The whole chatter on Reddit was, getting your tune back on Elysium. The Nostarius had, partnered with them. They were on Twitter, and they were saying it. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. So we got back into port on December 13th. And I don't think they released the server Elysium until like December 17th or 18th or something like that. So we got back into port on the 13th, and I was actually flying back to Kentucky for Christmas on the 15th. So before I left, they were offering the transfer of your Nostaria's tune over. You had to get a ticket or token or something like that, whatever system they were using. So I got all that, and you had to use your email that you had from Nostaria's. So I had all that information written down, thankfully, and I went over there and fired up that token system, and sure enough, I got my account back. So I was very happy about that, and I still have it. Still have my priest over there. The only thing that sucks is it's on that Anathema server, the one that was originally Nostarius. So that one doesn't seem to be quite as busy and active as the Elysium one. So I am rolling a Shaman over there. He's level 34. I will say that I have, been very slow about leveling that tune because it is fucking, and it just takes forever. So I will probably stream some of that eventually. I have him right now. Oh, look at that line down through here. It's weird. Looks really weird, huh? You see that? Definitely some kind of edge of some artwork there. Definitely a seam. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it goes all the way down there. Alright. Where the hell is the thing? Oh my god, it's way down here. So yeah, that's the long drawn out version. I get kind of sidetracked sometimes, and this poor warrior dude, I'm gonna help him out. Probably a Chinese farmer with that name, I don't know. And he didn't bother to thank me, so fuck him. I do feel sorry for warrior leveling, it's so terrible. Might be better in Burning Crusade. Oh no, I didn't level 1, but vanilla, no thank you. Have some respect for those guys. I know that they don't really, I mean, it's basically spamming Cinder Armor is all they have to do for their tanking abilities, but Lord have mercy. When I was leveling that gnome, I was, it's bad. It's getting my ass kicked left and right. Alright, almost down to the entrance to Ungoro. I probably could have just jumped over the edge here, but I don't know. I need to go down here anyway. It's going to give me some quests at the end of the path here. Some quests like for the Sunken Temple and shit. I ain't doing it. Sunken Temple is a cool instance. There's no doubt about that. I hate it. Too many twists and turns and I get lost in there, and then you have to do that certain freaking order of lighting those things or ringing those gongs or whatever the hell you're doing. Another reason why I prefer to heal, because tanks seem to take care of a lot of that. So, as far as leading people around. Alright, on our way down to Ungoro. I'll go ahead and resurrect this guy. He's probably got a long run. And he's level 52. So should someone come and kick my ass or want to kick my ass, look at that shit. It's AFK too, so somebody probably just came and killed him. Probably some alliance in here. I am like so close. Probably can't even see it on the stream, but like literally I'm at 99.8%. In fact, whenever I cross into a zone here and discover something, I'm probably going to ding. So I will be 54 at that point. Now I'm only 4 levels away from the Outland, and I will take my ass right over there at 58. I'm not going to continue leveling or whatever over here. Another guy dead. Let's try. Let's do it. Is he AFK too or what? No, he's AFK. Fuck that. Alright. Thought there might be an alliance dude around here killing people. Apes. Alrighty. See? Ding. Hey. Alright. Ravasar. Alright, so again we'll put the next one into that And then we're going to fill up mental quickness over here. Don't need any of this shit. A lot of people over here, though. That can be a pain in the ass when you're trying to level, but I got 4 levels to go. And I think I have to do something around these eggs eventually, too. I got 4 levels to go, and I am ready. I might level my herbalism because those Outland herbs can go for quite a bit. So we'll see how it goes today. I may just do that. What level are these guys here? 48. Yeah. Easy day. Is that all I gotta do for this quest? Alright, well that's easy. Apes are up here. Go to those. We'll run right through this little area here. This guy just pulled all that shit, so I don't have to deal with them. Aw, dude. Most of these little areas in here, you just ride right through. Alright. Take my ass over here, kill some apes. Hopefully there's not a lot of people over there. And get on up. Started at level 51 this morning, which I was maybe halfway through, I guess, of it. And I'm already up to 54. Just dinged 54, actually, running through the... God damn it. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. I see a few people watching, so appreciate that. Just having my coffee here. A little hungover. Just made it to Ungoro. Got my first couple quests down here at the dude that's standing at the path. While I'm over here, I'm going to run up to the little camp up on the hill and yeah, Marshall's Refuge and grab that flight path, so I'll have that. But I'm going to also kill me some apes. And they should be up here. I'll get some quests for these tar pit guys too. They're kind of a pain in the ass, especially the ones that root you in place. Shaman, mage. Alright. Well, there's some apes around. That's a good sign. Just have to get a few of their pelts. Oh, my lightning shield is off. Come on. So I need 2 gorilla pelts, 2 stompers. Aw, dude. It's Ungoro soil quest. He usually... Oh, what is that? What was that? Is that the one where that dude is up on that volcano or something? I have to go save him? I can't remember. Guess we'll find out. We'll look it up in a second. Stomper. What is this? Enrage. Can't do anything about that. Stomper, I'm good. Fucking Shaman. Get out of here. There's a Thunderer. Now, why the fuck would I invite you to a group? I don't mind groups for kill quests, but Be here twice as long. No offense to that dude, but we would have to take turns. I don't know. I don't like it when I have to share friggin' picking up items quest, you know. Like, if it was a kill quest, absolutely. I would have not minded at all, but not when it comes to the drop quest stuff. I'd rather do it myself. Oh, I didn't get a thunder repelled off that dude? What the fuck? Alright. I can only imagine that these guys are going to respawn like crazy. I hate caves. Not a fan of them. Thunderer. Just a little burst there. He resisted my flame shot. Alright. Just need one more of these guys and done. Oh no, I got two. I thought I had two. Piece of shit. No. I was hoping I could do my ghost form there. Alright, let's see if I can find my way out of this place. I hate caves. Ugh. Alright, now I've got to run my ass all the way back down south. Well, no, I'll take that back. I'm going to go up here to Marshall's Refuge and pick that one up. Oh, I got plenty of room for quests, look like. Plenty of room for quests. So I'll go right over here, pick up that flat path, and then I got to run my ass back down there to the south. Why'd they put him all the way down there? I mean, like, how much of a pain in the ass is that to run back and forth? I like this area. I like the sound of rain. Plenty of that in here. One reason why I like the fair loss and all that. Usually rainy and pretty and green. This is a little steamy. It reminds me of kind of back home in Kentucky, although we don't have palm trees everywhere. It does get very hot and humid and steamy in the summer. Lots of trees though, it's beautiful there. Oh. Yeah. I'll pick it up. I highly doubt I'm going to take my ass in there because that's an escort quest, and I have learned my lesson with escort quests on here. I mean, I did that stupid robo-chicken thing for that distress beacon I picked up in Fairloss, and that shit bugged out big time after I followed that fucking thing halfway across the zone. So yes, I am bitter about that.
Hey, how you doing?
Is this the crystals? No, it's blood spot pearls. This must be from the...
See you around.
Okay.
Need something?
Alright, well he didn't give me shit.
Good day to you.
Oh, that's a terrible quest too, that alien ecology, my gosh. Going down in that hive and shit. taking a scraping of the wall.
Money, friend.
Alright. Man, I'm so happy I got that new hammer. I forgot all about that. Oh, it makes me so happy. Don't have to buy one. My other ones were getting a little dated. Look at this shit. Alright, kill it. What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me right now. Why the fuck would they do that? Fucking crow lady.
Well met. Be good.
Alright, first order of business is to go down here. And then I'll work my way back up with the quest that I just picked up. Actually, before I head out here, I'm going to run over real quick and grab me another cup of coffee. I'll be gone maybe 30 seconds, so give me just a second.
I've been expecting you. Greetings, traveler. Go in peace. We shall meet again. The winds guide you. May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Well, I'm a retard. Last time I got up to get a cup of coffee, I muted my mic, so bad about that. My bad. Ilner. I think that might be how you say your name. Thank you for pointing that out, by the way, man. Alright. Alright. Turn this shit in. Underway. Or if he's in the Navy.
Greetings, traveler. We shall meet again.
Some good pants. I was literally wearing level 6 pants, and I am 55.
What brings you?
All right.
Gold.
Head back over here to up in this area here. Oh yeah. Head back up in that little area. You can pick up a lot of shit over there. Why would I? I'm already up halfway through this level. Like, that's crazy. Okay. Alright. Stay away from that elite dinosaur for sure. Yeah, might as well kill it, why not? Well, liking that new mace I got, that's for sure. I'd like to get a new main hand. So I need a bunch of these. Seems like about every 2 or 3 quests I'm turning in right now, I'm getting a level, so definitely got plenty of them up here. So hopefully I can go to the Outland soon. Although, like I said, I might talk myself into leveling some herbalism before I head over there. Just so I can pick up the Felweed and all that good stuff and Hellfire. There is a lot of Dreamfoil and, you know, I can't remember, Mountain Silver Sage or something like that over there that will get you, will help you level up to 300 because you can't herb Felweed until you're 300. You can train for the Outland herbalism at 275, but that doesn't mean you can go over there and start getting the Felweed and stuff. You do have to go over to you have to go up to 300. And I really hate leaving that stuff behind. I mean, when I played on Hellfire, which it was easier because there's not a lot of competition, but the population's so low over there. But I made sure that I was up to 300 before I went over to Outland, so I think I'm probably going to do that. I think it took me a couple hours or something to do that. I don't know why the hell I just used another membrane juice. It was stupid. I got these enchanted waters from the elementals over in Fair Loss whenever I was completing that quest over by the sea. We're dropping like 5 at a time, and granted they're kind of shitty water compared to these, but alright. The thresher. These things are spawning quick too. Hear a lot of talk about dynamic respawns and stuff on this server. I'm not sure I believe that. I mean, I definitely believe that the respawn rates are, the timers I should say, are set to really fast. I don't believe it depends on the amount of people in the zone though, because I was in Azshara last night and I was like the only person there. I saw nobody else. Like the entire time I was there, I saw not one other player anywhere in that zone that I was at. Alright, maybe 1 or 2 people. It wasn't like, you know, a lot of people like here. And I was doing that Blood Elf quest over there, and people were respawning like in no time. So I don't believe it's dynamic respawn, if you will. I think they just put shortened timers on all these spawns. So probably should have used my shamanistic rage there. What we got here? Alright. Flayers and trappers. Hopefully they're over there somewhere. Almost got the lashers done. Okay, I'm going to eat one of these truffles too. Alright. Alright, there's a thresher. Go ahead and finish these guys out, and I'll start looking for those flayers and trappers. So, Eleanor, do you play on this server, or you just like watching? Mine is 76 mana. What is it? Oh, mana is leached. I didn't see that. I'd like to get a spell off here and then drink. Need that one. Alright, let's go find these other ones we got over here. Oh, there's a crate. What the fuck are those other ones? Looks like they're over there. Alright, let's get this. Research equipment's a little further down. Over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Okay. What's over here? Man, a lot of people over here. I don't see a lot of these guys around. Looks like everybody's after them. Oh, there's one. Eight of those. Fuck. There's one over there. Run over and grab him real quick. What are these? Don't need those. Thresher, flare. I need those. Flare. I definitely need that flare. Thresher. Oh, that's a lasher. Already got those, but this flare I need. Oh, why is my shamanistic rage not giving me any mana? Barely got any at all. I got one drink, I guess. I dread the thought of even doing herbalism, I swear. Gotta do it though. I got a whole bank full of herbs though. Alright. Where am I heading? Ain't doing that shit either. I believe that's an escort quest. I can't remember, to be honest with you, but escort quests are a no-go. I definitely am looking forward to getting to 70 so I can respec resto. As I said before, I'm not very good at DPS. As evidenced by the fact that I should have totally threw out shamanistic rage right there.
Recharging.
A lot of downtime. I hate it. One thing that concerns me about being resto spec is that doing the questing and dailies and stuff to get the reputation up for I'm going to go Aldor. A little concerning to me about how I'm going to get those done and be able to defend myself. Honestly, as resto, I shouldn't be dying too much, but I definitely won't be dual wielding either. So
It's too far away.
hopefully that dude doesn't steal this shit. Somebody else already had it anyway. Well, fuck them. I wanted it spawned on my face anyway. Dire growl. Wow. Definitely glad that growl.
I'm out of range.
Growl faded. Alright, it's time for me to fill up my coffee. And I'm going to stop this stream right here since I had a period in there with a lot of mute since I didn't unmute my mic. So I will be back.